What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my kitchen, and thank you for coming and checking out what Billy B's cooking today. We got something special for you. Semi-vegetarian dish. I'm doing a stuffed portobello mushroom steak. It's going to be marinated in like a steak sauce. You'll see my ingredients over here for that. And then I'm also making a creamy, cheesy, garlic, buttery polenta. Got that on the stove. If you don't know what polenta is, don't worry. I didn't either. First time I heard it, I thought they might have been saying the wrong word. Are you sure it's polenta? Anyway, I Googled it, and it's supposed to be amazing. Most of the high-end restaurants have a polenta on their menu. And you can pretty much put anything in a polenta and turn it into different flavors, but this is going to be awesome. So it's going to take, and this is the stuff for the polenta. I'm also adding cheese in that as well. But it's going to take the polenta longer to cook, like 45 minutes to cook on the stove. So I'm going to go ahead and get the stove turned on. Then I'm going to show you how to clean these portobellos, and we're going to get those marinated because those are going to cook later. Because this is only going to take 15-20 minutes to cook. All right, so we're going to go ahead and prep the mushrooms, and let me show you an easy way to clean them. Like the stem in the middle, don't just try to rip it out. You might bust the top here, or the crown of the mushroom. So what I learned from another chef, Chef Jean-Pierre, take and then just kind of squeeze it. Squeeze it on both sides, and it'll just pop right off. And then you'll see these fish gill looking things around the side. We're going to clean that out too. So just take you a spoon and just kind of lightly grind it, and they should pop up for you. Just kind of play with it. You'll feel when it's giving you too much resistance, and then lay off, and then go back in. And when you're done cleaning the mushrooms, you'll probably come out with something that looks like this on the inside. Like I say, you just clean all the gills out, right? All right. So now I'm going to make the marinade. First, I'm going with some Dale seasoning. This is good. It's a very good base for a lot of steak-based stuff. You don't want to get too crazy with it. This is concentrate. This is very powerful. I'm also going in with some aged balsamic vinegar. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Then I'm going to finish the liquid off with some black truffle oil. That my best friend Dre, shouts out to Dre, him and his wife Jennifer, shouts out to Jennifer, gave me this oil for Christmas. So we're going to use that as well. Now I do want to save some of that because I'd like to touch up the polenta with it. So we'll put that over here in the polenta pile. So I'm going in with some thyme. Does everybody got time for thyme? Told y'all that. Going in with some oregano, because anytime you go to Subway to get a sandwich, ask for oregano, make your sandwich better. It just always does. For the umami flavor, it does have, in herbs de Provence, it does have savory. It's the plant summer savory. I don't have any of that, so I'm going in with some umami powder, which is mushroom granules. Strangely enough, is going to add some umami to this mushroom. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going in with some parsley flakes, which is just going to brighten up the dish a little bit, and lend for more greenery. Also going in with tarragon. If y'all been following me, I learned about tarragon a few videos ago, and it's an amazing. Like I don't know why I hadn't heard of it before. So just give it a quick little mix. Nothing crazy. Just a quick little mix. And I got gloves on because this would get messy had I not. So just take your mushroom and just kind of roll it around in that sauce. Make sure it gets on everything. Inside and out. This polenta that I'm having to stir now, you have to constantly keep your eye on polenta. Make sure you keep it stirred up or it will clump up on you. It's basically like you're making grits for an hour. Because I got a medium stone ground, so it takes a little bit longer than if you were using like a fine ground cornmeal. But this is going to yield a better taste. You want to use a 5 or a 6 to 1 ratio with polenta. I have a half cup of cornmeal. I have a cup and a half of water. And then I have a cup and a half of chicken stock. So it's basically 1 part cornmeal, 6 parts liquid. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator because, like I said, it's only going to take 15 minutes in the oven at 375 degrees. This polenta, we got at least 30 minutes left on. So we're going to put these in the refrigerator right now, and we'll be right back. All right, so the polenta is probably about 20 minutes away from being done. So we're going to go ahead and get these portobello steaks in the oven. They've been in the refrigerator after the first marinade for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to just re-soak them one more time. Just get that good flavor on them one more time. These are going in the oven 375 for 15 minutes. It's normally 15 to 20 minutes, but these aren't too thick, so we're going to try 15, and then we're going to test them with a toothpick when they come out the oven, see if they need a little more time. All right, so the polenta's almost done. We got about 4 minutes left on the portobello steaks. So we're just going to add a couple of things to the polenta. We're going to go ahead and add some butter. Got a few tabs of that going in. Get it stirred up. I got some Chipotle Gouda, smoked Chipotle Gouda cheese. Add a little bit at a time. Get it stirred up and melt it down. And the cheese, like whatever you're cooking, if you add Parmesan or mozzarella or Gouda, it's going to help thicken up whatever you're cooking with too. So just be prepared for that when you're doing your water ratio. Might as well go ahead with the bacon. I got some bacon that was cooked previously. Get that mixed in. Like I said, that might constitute this not being a vegetarian dish, and I do apologize. I'm not a vegetarian, but I'll accommodate if you paying. I'm just saying. I'm going in with some garlic. I got garlic paste. It's just easier to use. It's getting late. I got to work in the morning. Just about done. I'm going to add some of the truffle oil just to kind of brighten it up and give it a pretty shiny color to everything. Not a lot of oil, just a touch. Alright, so I got a toothpick now. I just pulled these out of the oven. They ain't even had time to rest yet, but we're just going to test them. Just stick your toothpick in the thickest part. I'm getting little to no resistance. I would say these are done. I'm going to let these rest. I'm going to let these rest while we finish up this polenta. And then we're going to add the cheese to these and put them back in the oven to melt the cheese. We'll be right back. And the cheese mixture we're going to go is, I'm going to do, now pay attention to these measurements, everybody. So I'm going with my Boursin cheese, the herb one. which is very messy and hard to deal with. But it's the most amazing cheese blend I've ever come across. We're going with that. Then about the same ratio, cream cheese. And you want your cream cheese at room temperature also. And then you just want to take a fork and just kind of mush the cheeses together. Just mush them. Just mush them. Alright, we got the cheese ready for the portobello steaks. We're going to put that together. And this is the Boursin herb and shallot cheese. You can get it from Publix. And some cream cheese, just mixed. That's all. And you just want to add a healthy me, helping me say this. You just want to add a healthy dollop on top of each mushroom, and we're going to put it back in the oven. So let me go ahead and put this back in the oven. I'll plate it, and we'll be right back. Now let's see what she tastes like. So I know you can't hardly see it, but I got the portobello steak underneath this cheese and chives. I chopped up some fresh chives just to make it look pretty. I got my polenta around here, and I got a beautiful arugula salad with Italian dressing. Arugula is just good leafy vegetables. That's just a salad. So you don't want to see me eat rabbit food. So we're going to taste the polenta first. Mmm. 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 That's so creamy and cheesy. And you taste that garlic in it. Oh my God, that polenta is amazing. First time I ever had it before, or much less even made it. Cornmeal. Who'd have thunk it? I've used cornmeal before in cooking, but it's only to bread something and deep fry it. You know, you get crispy cornmeal, but oh my gosh, it takes a little bit longer to cook. But when you cook it like this, God, oh, that is delicious. So, mmm, mmm, mmm. Let's go with our cheesy portobello steak here. It's so easy, you cut it with your fork. That's a vegetable. That's a vegetable. Oh, that tastes like a ribeye steak, yo. Oh my God, I promise you. Oh my God, dog. That's a mushroom. I'm sorry. I just throwing food everywhere. That's a mushroom. It tastes just like a steak. It tastes just like a steak. Look like a steak with cheese. Oh my gosh, yo. Hold on. If that's what vegetarians have been doing all these years, I'm missing out. I'm missing out. I'm telling you. God, dog. And mushrooms have so many health benefits. So many. From memory to anti-aging to anti-wrinkle to all kind of stuff. Add some cayenne pepper on it. Not enough to kill you, but just enough to make it give it a little bite. Cayenne pepper helps with your respiratory system. This could be a whole heal yourself meal right here. God, oh, this is good. I'm sorry. I want to dig in, but I know y'all got stuff to do. Thank you so much for coming back and to my kitchen. There's a little thing here. Thank you. Thank you for checking out what I'm cooking today. And come back and see me. You know I love y'all. I'll see you soon.